Hi Aditya, welcome to the podcast.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್.
How are you feeling?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
How is your life going?
ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ.
Okay. So congratulations. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೂವಿ ಒಂದು ಸಲದ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಕಥೆ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು.
So congratulations for that. And how are you feeling?
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಚಿತ್ತಾರ ಫಿಲಿಮ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ it's very rare to get nominated for your first movie. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಲಿಟರಲಿ blessed and I thank Chittara magazine for that opportunity and blessing because it's like an encouragement for us. Because there will be point when you question am I doing right? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? So such awards, such nominations gives me a lot of confidence to move forward with this career.
And you are from Kerala, right?
ಹೌದು.
So how is your journey from Kerala to Kannada industry? Like why did you choose especially Kannada industry? Why not Kerala? Like
It's a very twist and turn kind of story.
Okay.
And thanks to KGF also. I'll tell you the story now. So 2013 I started as a video editor.
Okay.
So that is the moment when I joined college. From first year I was doing small freelance works. So ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು. ಒಂದು HP ಇದೊಂದು ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್. ಬಟ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್, ಟೀಸರ್, ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮನಿ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಕುಡ್.
Okay.
Then fourth year ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ that first reality check of my life. Is it a sustainable career? ಅಥವಾ ನಾನು ಓದಿರೋದು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್. So should I go with that? And also family responsibility. So I was confused. Okay, I thought I'll take a gap from editing. Then I was doing some other courses ಮತ್ತೆ I was doing BIM ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, building information modeling. I was doing those works and all. So then something ಏನಾದರೂ ಇರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ to look forward to.
Okay.
So whatever the profession I was in, I was not feeling excited. Then some of my friends I was little depressed that time. So to move on from depression, they told you have a passion with you. Why can't you follow that? So already break agiro video editing career, I started thinking seriously. Then that was the time when KGF got released. So my friends, we used to write a lot of public service examinations at that time.
Okay.
So ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇತ್ತು ಕೊಚ್ಚಿ, ಎರ್ನಾಕುಳಂ. ಸೊ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ we have registered, but what we do is ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ we'll roam around, we'll come back, we don't attempt examinations. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ತರ ಕೊಚ್ಚಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು. Then instead of roaming around, we were like, okay, ಒಂದು ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೂವಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. KGF ವಾಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಡೇ ಆರ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಆ ಥರ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಯಾರು ಅಷ್ಟು ರಶ್ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಮೂವಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಸೋ ಅಮೇಸ್ಡ್, ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಸೋ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್. ಓ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್. ಏನೋ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಐ ಫೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಲವ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ KGF.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಸಿನೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಗೈ ರಿಚಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಹಾಲಿವುಡ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಡೈ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ಗುಡ್, ಹಿಸ್ ಮೂವೀಸ್. But I didn't have that guts to enter into this profession because I don't have any family member working in films.
Okay.
Nor I have any friends, or I don't know where to go, what to do and how to, because I have not studied editing. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಕಲ್ತಿದೆ. So out of random I had done so many works. So ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ I have created a write-up and I have sent it to Srikanth Gowda, the editor of KGF. It was in 19 or some 18. KGF released in 18, I think. So then he have understood this guy has worked a lot and he has a potential, but guidance illa gottu avarige. So he asked me one day,
sorry, how did you send that? Like you ping like
in Instagram.
Okay.
That time his ID was not that much into public.
Okay.
But I have a habit of looking while watching movies. I was the only person who sits until the ending scroll finishes. I always look at the names behind every cinema.
Okay.
So this also I have noticed. Srikanth Gowda has edited this movie. So I have texted in Instagram with all my works, previous works. Sir, itra alla I have worked. I mean, I didn't know Kannada back then.
Okay.
So in English I have texted. So he called me. He told, okay, one work is there. I'll call you, but I'll give you 1 hour to decide whether you want to come into this profession. You ask your mom and dad, or you ask your friends. I'll give you 1 hour. It was on 3:15. I still remember the time. So I took exactly 1 hour because I didn't know problems behind this profession. Like he might have thought like he's just a kid who is fascinated about films. So back then I was like that only. I didn't know the hardships you will have to face as an editor, or I didn't know the professional problems you will face later. So with that excitement also, I thought, okay, do I really have to go behind this? Because money wise though, you can get better jobs in your engineering works.
Yeah.
So I took 1 hour. I called him back and said, "Sir, I am ready." He asked me to wait. So that was 2018 last. So 2019 middle tanka, I was working like freelance works, editing. I thought, okay, let me try into this. Anyway, irode onde janma. Let me try my passion anta ankondu. I was doing all other works, short films, music videos, albums, advertisements. Then 2019 October he told me, okay, you come to Bangalore, we'll meet once. So me and at the same time my friends were also looking for other jobs. So we three, me, Akhil and Rahul, so we came into Bangalore in search of job. I was in this mind like, okay, I'll go to Srikanth sir. I went to Srikanth sir's studio. He was such a genuine person because before meeting him while in college, I used to ask a lot of assistant editor opportunities. But everywhere when you go, what they ask, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇರೋರು ಇದೆಯಾ ಫಿಲಿಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಮೈ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ನೋ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಡಿಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಆಪಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಬುಕ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಬುಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. 1.5 ಲಕ್ಷ 2 ಲಕ್ಷ ಎಲ್ಲ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಟ್ ಸೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ನೋ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಬುಕ್. ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಅಫೋರ್ಡ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಬುಕ್? ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ನೋ. ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋರು ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಡಿಟರ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ವಾಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಾಟ್, ಓಕೆ, ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಸರ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಂಗೆ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು. ಅಂಡ್ he, before even asking about my whereabouts, it was a lunch time, he invited me and his editors, assistant editors, and a producer who have came to meet him. Everybody was sitting together and we were having lunch. That was the first time I tasted ragi mudde.
Okay.
So we were eating ragi mudde. Then after that he actually told me seriously, okay, there is a Hindi web series work. Okay. I want a assistant editor for that. So the financial things are talking. So we might have to go to Mumbai anytime soon. But until then, we don't have any work. As you have seen, there are so many editors with me. All the work has been split and they are working on it right now. Your work is this work, which when confirms, I will tell.
Okay.
So until then, you work something else, he told. So then because of my previous experience, I told, sir, I don't have Apple MacBook and all. He literally smirked at me. See, it's just a device. The point is whether you have that sensibility to be an editor. That's what it matters. And in my mind, I was like, wow, nobody have said this. Nobody have given this confidence to me. Every time I was feeling like, am I good enough? Or without these devices, will I be an editor? So this person has literally gave me that confidence. Okay, don't worry. It's nothing about the devices. It's about your sensibility. You be with me, that and all I'll take care of. So I was like full confident. Okay, for 1 month, he have given me time. But in film field, nothing, you cannot assure a time period. The product has to happen, the financial things has to happen. So that 1 month, what I did was, in Indiranagar, there is a call center firm. I joined as a, and all these time, I haven't told that I am behind cinema to my family.
Okay.
Only my mom knows what I am doing. In my appa's mind, he is an engineer in Bangalore.
Oh.
But I worked as a call center employee. Then after 1 month, there is a good friend of mine, Jugal. So his brother called me and he considers me as his family only. So he called me and said, what are you doing with your life? Why are you wasting your time like this? So I cannot say that I am waiting for this editing. Nobody will believe.
Yeah.
And everybody will take it lightly. You are trusting somebody's words and you are wasting your time. So because of his scolding, he have given me an opportunity in his company as a game tester. It's a Japanese company, Part1.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I am getting 10K per month as call center. This was 14K. And in Bangalore, 10K and all will go like in 2 hours.
You just step out and then 1,000 is gone.
Haudu. So I was like, okay, 14K is at least better. Then I joined there. All these times I was constantly following with Srikanth sir, ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ready ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ. So he was like, Allah, ಆಗಬೇಕು. And that time, luckily, I got 2 opportunities. One is from a corporate firm where it offered me 50K for video editing only.
Okay.
It was a LinkedIn through I got. And at the same time, I had previously sent a mail to Pushkar Films. So Pushkar Films only, they told me that, okay, we have seen your application and it is nice. And our movies are going to get released. We need somebody to do digital content creation. Whatever contents you see in Instagram. ಈ ರೀಲ್ಸು ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೀಸರ್ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ per month apprenticeship 5K they will give you for travel allowance. Then later if they feel the need that I have to be in the company, then they will provide me money. So again confusion, what to do. 50,000 one corporate firm ke editing, another is 5K. And my stupid brain, maybe because of that delusion I am here right now, I selected the 5K only. I told Pushkar Films that okay, I am ready for the job. Then I started working in Pushkar Films. After 1 month, it had got up to 18K. But all these amounts, when it compares to my peers who are in engineering fields, it was their one weekend expenditure.
Okay.
So I was feeling depressed on one side because I cannot support my family. Not even 1,000 rupees I can send because 6K your rent and your food and your editing is an very expensive work because you will have subscriptions, you will have softwares. One software Adobe Premiere Pro will cost 60,000 back then. So anyway, I somehow hold on to my guts and I continued there. And they were one of the production house I admire. Such a good team. They were creating so many good movies, and it's associated with Rakshit sir and all. So that time when I joined, I had done a little bit of digital content creation for Saptasagara Dachiyallo. But then later the movie went from that production company to Rakshit sir's private company.
Okay.
So then Avatara Purusha, all these work started happening. After this Avatara Purusha thing, because of my work, Pushkar sir liked it, and there was one director called Aditya Gunavante. He also liked my work, so they were creating a movie for Pushkar sir, as Pushkar sir as hero. The producer Pushkara Mallikarjunaya. So that movie, they appointed me as an editor. So same time, Srikanth sir has called. Our project has confirmed. Are you ready to fly to Mumbai?
Okay.
So I was like, again, one thing I have learned in life is, even you might have felt, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಟೈಮ್, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆದ್ರೂ. So I had to let go of that. I told sir I have. So
you didn't go to the Mumbai?
I couldn't go.
You lost it. Yeah. So which movie was it?
It was a web series. I don't know too much of the details. It was a web series and it was like 20-25 episodes or something.
Did they release that web series?
I think Srikanth sir has worked on it. I don't know which one. After that, I couldn't talk about this project.
Okay.
So I told sir, commit agbittide, because once you commit, I am like that, like first come first serve.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, even if it gives you so much of fortune, on the other hand, you have to hold on to your words. So I was like, okay, I'll do this. But adu on the error schedule ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ it got halted. Again I started questioning my life. ಇದು ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇದು ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Then bad luck, Pushkar sir has to move on from filmmaking for a small time of period because of the losses which he have faced in Avatara Purusha. So that time
so they haven't released that movie.
VIP treatment is not yet released.
Okay.
On the edit schedule ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್.
Okay.
And it was so good. The story was so good. And if you have noticed Pushkar Films, the filmography is so good compared to other Kannada contemporary movies, because they always have their own path. They don't follow the we said typical mass masala format. They have their own way of storytelling.
It's like a content-driven movies.
Content-driven movies. Okay. Have you watched any Pushkar Films movies before?
No.
Jiyar Jimpe anta ಒಂದು movie ಇದೆ. It's based on women empowerment. It has won Kannada State Award. And Tinglaish Nishyam, again women empowerment movie. It has got IAFK Award, Kerala State Award, and National Award.
Okay.
So such a famous production company. So
you got interested in movies because of the editing which you saw in KGF, or you were watching movies from the childhood and that's how you know adrinda ನೀವು ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೌದು, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಂದಾನೇ ಪ್ರಿಯದರ್ಶನ್ ಸರ್ ಮೂವೀಸ್, ಅಕ್ಷಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮೂವೀಸ್ have you watched in Hindi? Most of it is being directed by Priyadarshan. But I was more into Priyadarshan sir's Malayalam movies. It's pure gems. I'll suggest you some movies.
Okay.
It's so good. Priyadarshan sir the movies, so ಮತ್ತೆ Srinivasan sir's writing, so Satyanandikad's sir's movies. So all these movies has influenced me a lot. But KGF gave me the guts to send that message to Srikanth sir. Because that was the moment, okay, even I have to do this craft. I feel like, okay, good. My basic, what you say, desire is to become a film director.
Okay.
But I am fascinated about this technology editing. Like, it feels so good to be an editor because you create an editing table can make a movie good or bad.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, the movie is
Because
being
you
made.
guys will give the final output.
Correct. And so, yeah, that was the KGF acted like a catalyst. Every story has a catalyst, right? So that acted as a catalyst and that made me spark, okay, let me follow this passion for some time. So then, after Pushkar Films has wrapped up, I didn't had any job in Bangalore. I was again sitting idle. But once you leave that freelancing job, to get back the clients again is so tough. So that time I was too much into films. I was not doing other works, and now again I'm jobless in a place where expenditure is so big. When you are idle, you are just depressed as hell. And again, luckily God came in the form of Suni sir. Suni sir texted me this, we have a project for you. In between, I have done trailers and teasers for Kannada movies. Cutting Shop, one movie is there. The trailer has been
Saw
edited
the
by me.
Trailer.
Yeah. Then Yuddha Ganda, Ajay Rao sir's. That teaser
Which they recently
released.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That teaser has been edited by me. So all these works are going on. Then Suni sir called me and said, see, we have a project, Moda Kavita Vatavarana. So
That's your first movie as an editor.
Okay. That is how I got into editing. Moda Kavita Vatavarana, I did as my first complete independent editor movie. But that is going to released by this year end.
Okay.
Second movie is what Ondu Sala Premagada. That got released last
So
year.
ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ most of them like ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹೀರೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ಸ್ whoever comes as a debutant ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that's what I have heard, like they'll do 2 movies or 3 movies and then first movie will never get released like as a first movie. It will be like sucking the third.
Yeah.
So it's the same case with you.
Same. This when the movie gets folded, so we literally will feel bad. So when I only my mom knows my proper work. Until Ondu Sarala Premagada released, I asked my parents to come on. The movie got released on February 7th. So I asked them to come on February 6th. That is the moment when my dad came to know that, okay, I am working in films and my kid is working in films. Okay, he have done this movie as an independent editor. So back then when this movie was getting holded, Moda Kavita Vatavarana, I used to call my mom, Amma, release inno late agide. So she gives me the same motivation. Mohanlal sir's second movie is Manjil Virinja Poogal. First movie Tiranotam released after 20 years.
Yeah.
So that was the motivation. See, Laletan's movie is happening like that. So maybe it's for good. So same thing. You have noticed that.
Yeah, it happens with everyone, I guess.
So that is how I got into this profession. It's like I'm going with the flow. It has no any. I'm not planned it so. So it is taking me to somewhere. Let's see.